YouTube is awesome. You can watch videos on basically anything. However, there are some channels that are not as great as others. Today I will be listing off the top 5 worst YouTube channels. Keep in mind that this is just my opinion. You can share yours in the comments below. This video is being made in April of 2016, so in the future, there may be worse channels. Most of these channels are channels that are relevant, so small 1 subscriber channels will not be counted. Let's get started. Number 5 is React World. So honestly, this was a good channel, but they have announced that they will patent the React concept. React videos are a huge part of YouTube, and now that you will have to pay a fee to post them in any sort of video, this is ridiculous and is the sole reason that they are on the list. Coming in at number 4 is Branson's. Branson's is a channel made by CinemaSins, but Branson's is like the annoying little brother begging for attention. Branson's has an annoying habit of introducing a brand and then sending it right off the bat. And sure, I just did that too, but I had a follow-up reason. Branson's has admitted in one of their videos that they are a copied channel of CinemaSins. Branson's is a channel that will only take a finite amount of content you'll actually like. What I mean is, you hate certain brands, but also love other brands, making some videos enjoyable and others not so enjoyable. Branson's is ranked 4th worst YouTube channel by Armondo Man. That is worth at least 40 cents. Number 3, WatchMojo.com. WatchMojo.com posts top 10s nearly every day, but at the end of each of their videos, they'll say they'll post a certain kind of top 10s that they actually rarely ever post. WatchMojo has such a diverse opinion that in about 30% of their videos, you'll be agreeing with them, but in the other 70%, you'll be scratching your head as to why they even added that. For instance, in the top 10 Mario Kart tracks, they added SNES and Marone as number 1. And this was a horrible decision because any Mario Kart fan would know that SNES and Marone does not belong at number 1. WatchMojo.com just has such a diverse opinion that not many people agree with, and it may be sounding narrow-minded that way, but to be honest, if you're going to make top 10s, you should actually make them to some extent that people can agree with you. Number 2 is PewDiePie. Now, a lot of people are subscribed to him, and a lot of people love him, but to be honest, you know what he is? He's just somebody who yells at video games, and that's what qualifies for entertainment these days. He hasn't exactly set a higher standards, he's just set a new standard that I don't appreciate. Because now, it seems like you don't actually have to post quality content to get popular on YouTube. You just have to post crappy content of the newest thing. So, PewDiePie basically is stealing all of our subscribers in a way that isn't exactly productive. When there's YouTube channels out there like Nathaniel Bandy that are trying their hardest and posting legitimate content, and they're not getting all the subscribers they should be. Now, I know you can subscribe to multiple YouTube channels at a time, but people are just so absorbed with PewDiePie that nobody's paying attention to anybody else. And now, when people think of YouTube, they'll only think of PewDiePie, and maybe Chatronic, but to be honest, guys, PewDiePie is not that great. He's not a great YouTuber, and he's just making a bunch of money just because you guys are watching him. So if you stop watching him, you can get your subscribers back. So you know what's really annoying? People who keep on telling people to stop subscribing from people, or they tell people that you need to subscribe to other YouTubers. And you know who does this way too much? Armondo Man. Now, I know this camera angle is really crappy, but that's what all of his videos are. He refuses to get a capture card because he knows that he can't afford it. But still, if you're going to make a YouTube channel, you should be willing to make some sacrifices. All of his videos are really crappy and low content. He refuses to edit. He uses Snag. I mean, who uses Snag? That's horrible. Why does he do this? He made a video about the top 5 worst YouTubers because he thinks that he's so good. Well, I mean, obviously not, since he is talking, and, yeah. So, to be honest, guys, I'm putting myself at number 1, because out of all the YouTubers you would know, I am the worst. Now, I know that not everybody knows me, but if you're watching this video, obviously you know me to some extent. I mean, you're watching my own video. Now, my content isn't that great, but now, I think I can make it a little better. Instead of using Snagit, I think I'll start to use QuickTime Player. And if I can get enough money, I could get a capture card. I think I can really start to make this YouTube channel work. Sure, I only have 25 subscribers, and another bad thing about me is that like 4 of them are fake YouTube accounts that I've made myself, and one of them is just holding on by a thread, and I'm begging him every day to stay subscribed. To be honest though, you should subscribe to Nathaniel Bandy. He's a great YouTuber who's actually trying his hardest. And I know that I am the worst YouTuber that you guys would know. There are many worse YouTubers out there, but you probably don't know them because they have like 1 subscriber. So, I will see you guys soon, and there's something big coming.